My name is Nicola Hancock. This is my art piece for the Significant Objects exhibition. It's called Beloved Breastplate. My significant object was a quilt that was handed down to me by my auntie, and she was given to it as an heirloom. I don't know who made it, but when I received it, it was very worn out and just a few fragments. And the artwork I've made is a breastplate with adorning blue taffeta skirts and supported by red silk and tulle petticoats. I've been a sewer all my life, and so I know what it's like to hand sew a quilt. And it's a labour of love. It's full of devotion, of hours, of attention, commitment, but most of all, of the thoughts and love you have for the person it's destined for, who you can imagine snuggled up underneath it when it's finished. So this breastplate is made of fragments of that love. And then I've had the opportunity to add my love to it. So I wrapped it in this blue that I associate with Madonnas in paintings. And then I've sandwiched the quilt between two layers of the taffeta and quilted through it to stabilise the fragments. But then it also allowed me to dissect away the little ribbons of the blue to reveal the original quilt underneath. And while I was quietly working on it, I could sense the presence of all the women in my life that have brought me to this time and to who I am and who's able to create this work. My granny, who taught me from very little to knit and to sew, and my auntie too, who taught me to use a knitting machine and to make soft toys, and my mum, who nurtured me, my other nanny, who just adored me for some reason, and then my daughters, who just love having these skills in their life, of course, and even my sewing machine, which was given to me by my niece, whose mum, my sister-in-law, sadly died quite recently. So all those women were there with me as I sewed. But as I was doing the front, the quilting lines just would not go in the traditional way, the straight, neat lines of a traditional quilt pattern. And it made me think that with all those women around me, I felt safe to reveal another reality of my life, which is my asymmetric form following a life-saving mastectomy. So that called into my presence more impressive, significant women. The surgeon who was prepared to form such an act of brutal consequence. I couldn't do that. And the Macmillan nurse, who was such a comfort and such wisdom she had that helped me through it. And even I had great compassion for myself and the life-saving sacrifice I made. So, with all these women stationed around the circumference of my existence, this truly is a breastplate for a beloved person.